What is going on, bro? Wow. That makes everything makes sense. Everything just made sense, bro. Oh boy, looks like I won't have Mia this time, which is honestly I like her voice is exhausting because I'm doing this every time, and she don't be saying nothing sometimes. Like I'll be like, damn. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on the edge today. Maybe he doesn't have a solid, or maybe he's not solid in what he has right now. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. And she did it. Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez, what's it to you? No. I think when she's like chilling, I don't know. When she's chilling, I'll speak smoothly. But if she like pops off, D. Vasquez, I am a producer for Global Studios. If she regresses, you know what I'm saying? On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2? As everyone here knows, yes. I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Damn. What the fuck? Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. If she's guilty, I catch her with her pants down, so to speak. Or, the day of the murder. I mean, if she gets sent to prison, she'd definitely be caught with her pants down. I'm talking so much, I'm fucking up my own jokes, not just the reading. What the hell? I entered the trailer a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. I have a question about one part of your testimony. He has a question. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, what with the monkey's head toppling over. Manila used this van to drive Vasquez to Studio 1 after meeting in the trailer. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Dick. Let's do it. Let's go. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. Okay, the meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4, right? There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to the Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take it. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. That all sounds nice. Well, Nick, find anything? I kind of wish she'd said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere. I entered the trailer before you. By yourself? Yes. And you did stop in at the employee area. No. Are you always this terse? Yes. Oh dear. I like it. The meeting began at 12 sharp and ended at 4. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Man, she got on you about that. Stop interrupting the testimony. Oh my god. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. Exactly. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. What the fuck? There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering. No. The meeting ended at 4 and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think. Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Okay. Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean? It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in Studio 2 then. Oh, alright. 2:30 we took a 15-minute break in the morning, okay. And what were you doing at that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. What the fuck? It was a 15-minute break. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. You have someone who can verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak. Interesting. Well, maybe she had Sal eat it. If I could prove that she didn't eat that steak. Let's look at the evidence. Shows an accident involving Jack Hammer. What if I just presented this? And the judge was like, what the fuck? Found on a table employee in your area. I don't know. I entered the trailer a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. I was fatigued. At 2:30 we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Hold on. I need to reread what he says because I have no idea. What does he say when I press here? One person, if she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proved she didn't eat that steak, what could have possibly... There's Jack Hammer's fingerprints. But this was found in the employee area. That doesn't prove she didn't eat it, because the steak she's talking about was in Studio 2. Yo, now I'm like, dude, I don't even know. Okay, you entered the trailer. The meeting began at 12 sharp. I'm not seeing anything that's like... At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break. Well, even if she... The Black Path was at 2:15. Oh. Yeah, the only time she could have killed... No. What is her proving she didn't eat the steak and therefore she had time? Oh, no, because old dude didn't die. He died... Cause of death at 2:30. Alright, so we know that he died at 2:30 in Studio 2. So during... Why couldn't she have killed him then went straight to eating the steak? I don't know. So he died at 2:30 in Studio 2 because that's where the crime actually happened. He's dragging one leg. Break in the shaft has been mended with duct tape. Black the path. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Chosen accident involving jackhammer. So I'm confused. What happened that the kid saw? Because he did see this. Oh wait, no. No, he saw the samurai get defeated by someone, but he also took a picture of the samurai walk into Studio 2. I'm a little confused about that, but found it on the table. I don't know. Let's we're gonna have to take a risk. Objection! Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak, but I say you did not. What's this? Now, Mr. Wright, look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee area, right? As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manila ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. I didn't even catch that. I just remember there being plates. I didn't even catch that there were bones on it. I still think it still would have taken me a long time. Even if I remember that, it still would have taken me a long time to decide to use that as evidence. But hey, the plates were bare. Miss Vasquez, tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? Did you eat the bone? Are you a dog, Vasquez? You ate the bone too. You ate a boneless steak. You didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Murdering. Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting the Still Samurai. She didn't kill nobody, but I think she had her boys do it. I don't know. She was meeting with the Still Samurai. Order. Are you saying? Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Still Samurai, and then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? Objection. What kind of stunts are you trying to pull, right? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. I ain't gonna say it. Good luck, Nick. Let's go then. Hold on, real quick. I gotta blow my nose. Alright. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes? I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? I think you could. I don't see a reason. Hey, I don't see a reason why not. It's not possible. Well, maybe it's not possible, but... Silence. Damn, I'm speaking. What the fuck? The victim was stabbed through the chest from the front, yes? I believe this would indicate... that the victim was aware of the killer's presence. Now the still samurai costume is quite light and mobile. Compared to the victim, I am weaker and slower. I couldn't possibly win such a fight. Kill guy your boys. Not to mention, there is proof I did not have the spear. The photograph of the still samurai shows that the victim himself was holding it. Or do you need to suggest that I could have wrestled it away from him? Yeah, take that, right? If you still think she did it, show us proof. Hey Nick, look at the data we have on that samurai spear in the court record. Is there something in there that gets to you? Something odd about that about the samurai spear? Wait, something the matter, Mr. Wright? Sorry, Your Honor. I'd like to take back my previous claim. Very well, I won't hold you to your claim. But I'm afraid I will have to penalize you. Alright. What's this? You're taking back your claim? Let's backtrack for a moment. I want to consider whether the witness would have used the samurai spear or not. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning? The samurai spear was not the murder weapon. It was the fence. What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. I could be wrong on this. It's either this or the fact that it mended with duct tape, but I doubt that that's it. We'll go with this. Take that! Wrong, Mr. Wright. Okay, so he does just say it sometimes, but I haven't said anything yet. I know you well enough by now to know when you're going to present the wrong evidence. I consisted too with my fade blood. Okay, so I picked the wrong evidence. Enough with all the sensing. Right, okay, here's the real evidence, Your Honor. I can prove that. I kind of wanted to pause it. Whatever. Alright, well, he's not taking away my health, so... Take that! I present my proof. The so-called murder weapon. I ain't doing all this again, you know what I'm saying? Like... But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run through? But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady, Miss Oldbag. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who was wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? That's a reach to think that that's not. I mean, I get it. I get it. Realistically, real life, I get it. But come on. And why wouldn't Wendy Oldbag make sure it was stiff enough to still be used in the action scene? Like, I feel like it would still be stiff enough to, I don't know. Whatever, I got it right. Order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence. I'm the one testifying here and I will be heard. What the fuck? Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was? How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what happened? What weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? I can't tell you. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then. Take that? Look at this photo. What is this? Why, that's Jackhammer standing at the top of the stairs. Oh, wow, that's Jackhammer standing at the top of the stairs. Oh my god, is this gonna be a ×2 murder case? I don't know. Order, order. If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from... A little higher, a little higher. This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What the fuck? Are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Fuck. That was fire. Has happened again. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jackhammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die? Wow. 5 years ago? Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died at the trailer as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? Well, that's easy. The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jackhammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death? They carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? Oh wait, no, I didn't mean to say it like that. Fuck. I meant to. That's why I gotta read all the options. They can do amazing things. Mr. Wright, yeah, that's stupid. Yeah. Please don't take health. Please don't take health. What is he talking about? What? Then I won't have you making unsubstantiated claims. It's like, how does, wait, what? How? Damn, I was trying to speed through this, but whatever. I need to only look at the cold sweat running down your face and know what you're thinking. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to reconsider your claim? Alright, cool. Let me actually say this real quick. She had another way. What if she had another way to carry the body other than with her own hands? For instance? Like, she knows how she did it, but she real confident that I don't know. That's kind of crazy. Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. Take that! Miss Vasquez. You carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it. Just too easy. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. Wow. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Hold on, right? Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Of course he was. He does whatever she's told, or he does whatever he's told. Of course, Sal Manella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. Crazy. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Wow. Oh, never mind. I was about to say, oh, did it say that? I feel like when I examined it, it said that it was covered in dust. It hadn't been used. But whatever. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win. I love this game. Is hilarious, bro. This game is hilarious. So what happens next? Don't me? Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? I don't know. She did say that. Yeah, I just said that. Yeah. Well, wait, so you mean D. Vasquez? So it was you? You killed Jack Hammer? This game is hilarious. Who can say? What the fuck? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. That's facts. Proof is another thing all together. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? What the fuck? Of course it's as the witness says. Certainly. It does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof. Edgeworth is sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? Testify again. I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? No one to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before, the truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn. To come so far, only to fail. I don't know what to do. No other game makes me drink water this much. As it seems, there are no further questions. I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. Objection. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with, I was so shocked I started doing voices. I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. I see. Very well. Your Honor. I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? What is going on, bro? What? I don't know what's happening anymore. Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. Capiche? I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes, indeed. Verily I say, ergo, I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? This nigga helping me, bro. Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Do trials really be like this? I've never been in the court before, or in a trial before. You know, besides when I killed those people. But other than that, like, I never really, like... So, do they really be this long? You know what I'm saying? Because this is ridiculous. Nick. I mean, like, would they... I'm sure they've been very long, but would they be like... Would the witness have to be up there for so long? It's like, hey, you know what? Ask him another question. Testify again. You know, like, that's interesting. I wouldn't know. Why did Edgeworth? Who knows? He probably realized she did it. She did it too. But wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that, Edgeworth. I think he's changing, man. I think he's developing as a person, bro. After finding the body. I was with Sal in Old Bag when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, Old Bag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying, "He did it." I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay, Nick, we're close, real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick. Right. Fuck. I was with Sally and Old Bag with the security lady when we found the body. What time was that? We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal, so I'd say then. When exactly did you and Mr. Manila arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you. That's hard. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help. Oh, what did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing anybody yet? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy. Boy? Shit, call me that again. You better stop. The witness will continue her testimony. The sister was there too. Only Powers was absent, okay? I immediately called the police and Powers showed up. What was everyone else doing at that time? Screaming? I don't know. No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then silence. Dead silence. Silence. Hey, Nick. How's everyone so... What did it say? Someone should do something to lighten things up. I think I skipped on accident. Security lady Old Bag was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying, "He did it." I asked to be left out of the proceedings. You asked to be left out? Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned, and I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting, there was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us. Covered for you. Or covered it up for you. There must have been a lot riding on it, with with all those big wigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. I went back to the truck to get my script and direction notes. The script and your direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Press harder. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your scripted notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder after all. You wouldn't know that if you went there. She wouldn't know if she went there like, all right, we're gonna rehearse, and then she sees the body. Then, nah, you lying. That was a straight lie. How do I? Who could think of rehearsing after that? How do I get her to? Oh yeah, I guess. Very well, Miss Vasquez, please continue. Right. Your Honor, Edgeworth is doing all this for me. This is crazy right now. Development? Will he come working for a Wright and Company law offices? I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Go ahead, Edgeworth. She wouldn't have known the body was there if she was just getting there. So she would have brought her shit. Huh? Think. Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One. That was the easy one. Order. She just fucked up like that? Mr. Edgeworth, what you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? He did. I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. Yeah, he did say initially he just cared about people being brought to justice or whatever. But it was like what he said afterwards, where it was like, even if, or like, he was like, no matter what, I always get a guilty verdict. So it's kind of like, that's what fucked me up. But yeah, he only cares about justice, I guess. Or whatever. I don't know. We'll see. So the prosecution's in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well, the witness will change your testimony to reflect this reason. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scene, so I left him behind. You have to find something to peg this on her here, or everything we've done till now will have been wasted. I believe you, Nick. Go get him. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to get my scribbler. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left him behind. Why would she not say this, like, when everyone, if this was true, realistically? I have a question. I was like, why wouldn't you tell everyone that so they wouldn't go back to Studio One? I knew that Hammer was injured. How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal, he told me. Sal, the director. You have to find something here to peg this on. Sal told you. Nelly used this van to drive Vasquez to Studio One after meeting in the trailer. Man, I don't know. What I say, because I ain't trying to. I die. But so I could have told her. I don't know. I don't know. When this is same is clearly faulty. No, it's not. Fuck. I have no idea. Now let's take a step back. Scripting and directional notes. They're quite valuable. No, I guess not. We already went through all this. I really should close my window. So, I'm out in the fucking country and shit. And I got this damn light. Right ass light in my room. Attracting all the little things that can fit through the mesh. I said all this. You know what? Let's Alright, let's do the press harder. It should lead to the same shit though. Right?
Objection!
Okay, yeah, it does all this again. Alright, so we know what's going on at that point. I think it's a piece of evidence that I gotta present. I mean, he's dragging one leg.
Objection!
Let's go! You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. Oh, what? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? Because she knew Hammer was in the Steel Samurai costume. And I guess we already, you know what fucked me up? I guess we already realized that she wasn't there during the rehearsal, the director was. I kind of just, in the back of my mind, I kind of just assumed she was lying about that. But if we take that as truth, then it does make sense that she wouldn't know exactly who was injured unless she saw Jack Hammer pretending to be Will Powers with the, you know, with the limp. And she's like, oh, Jack is hurt. I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manel was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Wow. Miss Vasquez. You saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. Right. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah, and when was he doing this? Well, it would have to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly. Yeah, he gotta join Wright and Company law offices, bro. He gotta be part of the team, bro. You met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Order, order! I will have order! Witness. Can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? I don't think I can. Why would she have a motive? What motive would she have? Okay, I have proof and I'll show it to you. I'll present to the court the evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder. If it's not this, I just fucked up. Take that! This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We were talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. There we go. There we go. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright? Please, I don't know if she's gotten to that emotional height for this accent to come out, for the mafia accent to come out. But fuck it, I don't know. Please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. Okay. Allow me to present the court evidence proving. I'm not gonna say this again, I don't know. This is my proof. And this tells us why Miss Vasquez wanted to kill Mr. Hammer? I'd say it all proves, Jesus Christ. I say all it proves is that the defense attorney has completely lost his marbles. I'm tired, y'all. It's fine. It's fine. And honestly, I'm not a good reader in the first place. Mr. Wright, the court requested you find your marbles immediately. And I'm afraid I have to penalize you for this waste of the court's time. Fuck. Nick, we're so close. Think this one through, please. Mr. Wright, I'll ask you again. Please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. She had no motive. I don't fucking know. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. Wow. Everything makes sense. Everything just made sense, bro. This nigga, oh my God. Because Vasquez was blackmailing him. Jack Hammer tried to kill her, but so he wouldn't get caught because he knew about the automatic cameras and all that. He tried to pose him, like put on Still Samurai, I mean. That's why he put the sleeping pills in his T-bone steak and everything. Went there. She's like, oh shit. Pushed him off. Killed him. Had to cover it up. Oh my God. What's that now? It's simple. Why is... Oh, fuck it. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. What the fuck? What? I love that they brought this music back for this. Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Still Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Oh shit. So you did it, didn't you? Yes, I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance. There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Ah, Miss Vasquez. I don't know who's talking. What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. Oh, this is a flashback. Got you. No, how could this... It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Manuel. Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez. No! Please don't die. Please. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again. Damn, I kind of wanted to work on my Mafia mob boss impression. A little bit more, man. Oh well, it is what it is. Mr. Edgeworth, where's D. Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. I thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Let's go, Wolverine. That is all. This court is adjourned. I hope we get to talk to Edgeworth. Get a little bit more insight of him. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? I'm still taking this seriously, y'all. I don't know why he wanted to blame me. I guess we'll never know. Yes, of course. Phew, I'm not sure I wanted to go down that road. Congratulations, WP. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if y'all know. Why him? Because maybe like he was mad at him, but I don't know what evidence would have said that. Like maybe he could have been jealous, like I'm supposed to be the star, but because of blackmail. Like I was gonna use the blackmailing photo. Maybe that would have worked, but damn, I kind of want to go back now. But thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Is there something wrong? The last episode, huh? No, of course not. Ah! Nick, Edgeworth. Bro, you look whack from front. Sorry. The straight frontal was weird. Say something, right? You walked up to me. I'm not good at small talk. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gone away if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Really? Liar. Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? Oh yeah, we never talked about this. However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I'm saddled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Yeah, I know I'm pretty attractive, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's natural, bro. I look good. I do. Yes, unease and uncertainty. I feel you. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Miss Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. Who gonna stop me? That's what I came here to tell you. Alright, bye. Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend? What? Friends? As if they're rivals. Rivals, right, Nick? For now, we are, I guess. Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick, tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth? Tell me something. And so the curtain closed on another trial. Oh, what? Alright. A little slow burn. I respect it. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. That's what's up, Pink Princess. Hey. Nick, this is it. The new show starts today. You're going to watch it with me, right? I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? You have to trade with Cody and the assistant. Fine, I'll do it. That's cool. They're like our friends now. That's cool. That's fire. Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. The lead? He's Pink Princess? I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. Hey, do your thing, bro. Wow. Oh, little magician type shit. Oh god. These voices look fun. Brand new episode has been added. Oh, I couldn't go down to see how much more I have left? I kinda just want to see. Yeah, save. Alright guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like the video. If you didn't, try another video. Maybe like that. And that, keep your head up. Peace.
I'll walk through the valley of the shadow of death, and I fear no evil because I'm blind to it all.